Okay, good morning, guys. Welcome to one more class. Today is Wednesday, and this is Wide Angle 2. Today is July 13th, and we are doing Unit 2. Actually, we are finishing Unit 2. So, yay, we are moving. Yeah, we are moving forward, actually. So, congratulations, and I hope you enjoy our class. Another announcement today is the last day before the break. Next week, we do not have class, and the other week, neither. Okay, guys? The other week, either, actually. So, we do not have classes for 2 weeks. Okay? We will have a break of 2 weeks. We come back, let me see here, the first week of August. Okay, so it's going to be August 3rd. All right, the first Wednesday of August. Okay, so here we are here July 13th, and then we will have a 2 week break. So no class on July 20th and no class on July 27th. Okay. All right, people. So let's see what we have for today. Like I said before, today we finish Unit 2. So we are going to do Units 2.4 and, excuse me, 2.5, pages 24 to 26. Before we do that, before we start, I'd like to ask you about the homework. So let's see our homework from last week. So last week, July 6th, we did Unit 2.3, and we talked about a new friend, like meeting new people, meeting new friends. We saw verbs plus preposition. We also saw opening and closing emails. We saw possessives with apostrophe s and possessive pronouns. Here we have the examples: mine, yours, his, hers, ours, yours, and theirs. We also asked you to do homework on the platform. It was online practice, Unit 2.3, and some worksheets. We also asked you to write an email to a family member to tell him or her about a new friend. Okay? All right, people. Do you remember all that? Yes? I hope so. Do you have any questions about the homework? No questions? Okay. All right. Make sure you do your homework. Okay. So, yay. Julie, how nice. So, let's go back to our plan for today. Hello, Julie. Good morning. Good to see
Hello,
you.
hello, teacher. Good morning.
Good morning. How nice. I'm happy to see you. All right. Samuel is here presentially, and we hope more students will join. Okay. So I was just presenting our topics from last week and the homework. And I'd like to know, do you have any questions about the homework? No, no questions? Let's see. Okay, all right. Thank you, Julie. I was also talking about our break. Next week, we have our break. So today is the last class before the break. Okay, our break will last for 2 weeks. So there is no class next Wednesday and no class on the following Wednesday, 27th, right? So we come back on August 3rd, okay? All right, people. So let's enjoy our class today. Let's see what we have. Today we are doing the final part of Unit 2. So if you have your books, you can open them to page 24. Hi, Duda. Good morning. Okay, guys. So let's go to our book. All right. Okay, so there we are, page 24 and unit 2.4. As you already know, the units point 4 are the video lessons. They bring conversation to us and they help us interact better socially. The topic today is, what did you say? So as you can imagine, we are going to see how we can ask someone to repeat something when we don't understand. Okay? So let's take a look at the pictures. Do you remember their names? Who is this boy here? Do you know? This is Max. He is from England, remember? He is in New York doing college, all right? So he is going to college in New York, but he is from England. And this, what is his name? Do you remember? No. This is Kevin. Yes, Kevin is American, right? He is from the USA and he is doing his college in New York, okay? All right, so let's take a look at the first activity. What do you think the people in the pictures are talking about? What do you think? Are they talking about soccer? Good morning, Claudinha. Good to see you. So I will repeat the question. Let's see. What are they talking about? Look, this is question number 1, page 24. What do you think the people in the pictures are talking about?
I think they talking about the school.
Okay. Thank you, Samu. Oh my God, excuse me. So Samuel said he thinks they're talking about school. Excuse me again.
Teacher,
Yeah,
what about salary?
bless you.
Bless.
Thank you. Thank you. So Samuel said they're probably talking about school, about teachers. Okay. Now, what do you think one speaker is asking the other speaker to repeat?
Can you repeat?
Sure. What do you think one speaker is asking the other speaker to repeat?
I think the night. I think my
Max. Asking what?
asking Kevin to repeat
Something.
something.
What?
And
What do you think?
repeats something they confusing.
No problem. Because yes, you believe Max is asking Kevin to repeat something. But what? What do you think he's asking Kevin to repeat? The book pages to study, the page numbers, or some important information about school. What do you think he's asking?
I think he he asked me about
He is
how
asking,
he asked
no, pay attention. He is
he is
asking
asking about
about,
how he comes to England.
oh, how, sorry, Max asking Kevin how to
Wow.
go to England? No.
So
Or why?
what? Confusing.
Okay, so no problem, never mind. Let's say, when is it hard for you to understand people? What are the situations? When do we ask someone to repeat things? So let's give some examples. The question here is, when is it hard for you to understand people? So let's say some examples, right? Um, Sometimes it's hard to understand people when we're talking on the phone, right? So, isn't it, people? Sometimes we don't understand what people are saying because we are on the phone, right? And sometimes the connection isn't good, right? So this is one situation. What is the other situation? When it's hard to understand people.
When more people
Very good. Samuel said, when more people are in a place, like when the place is crowded, right? When the place is crowded and noisy. This is a very important condition because sometimes the place is crowded, but everybody is silent. In this case, no, everybody's talking, right? For example, at a bar, right? Or at a dance club, the music is very loud and it's difficult to understand what people say. Very difficult, isn't it? Is there any other situation? What about when you were talking? Go ahead, Samuel.
when the talk is very fast.
Ah, very good. When people are talking very fast, okay? Uh-huh. Even people who speak the same language, when they are talking very fast, it's difficult to understand, isn't it? Yeah, you can see that when you listen to music, Brazilian music, Brazilian music. Sometimes we don't understand the lyrics. We don't understand what the singer is saying. We need to read the lyrics to understand, isn't it? And I would say number four, when we speak different languages, right? So suppose I am Brazilian. I speak Portuguese. Okay. Suppose I want to talk to a person from France. Okay, from Paris. What language do they speak? Do they speak Portuguese in France? No. What language do they speak? French. Yes, they speak French. I'm learning. I'm learning French, but I am not fluent. So when I decide to talk to a French person, I may have some difficulties. Very difficult to talk to a native speaker, even though I'm learning French, but I don't understand everything. Okay? It's difficult. Like you are Brazilian and you are learning English. If you talk to an American or a person from England, an English person, you may have some difficulties because you are still learning how to speak English. Okay, so chances are you will ask the person to repeat, please. Right? Okay, so here we have the situations. I'm going to I'm going to make it bigger if you want to copy or take a picture. Okay? Yes? Did you copy or did you take a picture? So can I close? Yeah? Okay. Now, let's go to activity number 2. Here we are. Oh, this is way too small. I will try to make it bigger. Just a moment, people. No. Sorry about it. Okay, guys. Yeah, now I think it's big enough. Can you see that? Yeah, good. Okay, now we're going to watch the video and match the quotes from the video to the speaker. So here we have Andy, Max, and Phil. Here we have the quotes. What is a quote, people? What do you understand by the word quotes? What is a quote? Who knows? No? No idea? No? A quote is when we reproduce what somebody said, like when we repeat or when we write a sentence that another person said before. So here, for example, I didn't catch that. So this sentence was mentioned by someone in the video. Who said that? So this is considered a quote. Okay? Yes, a quote is when we reproduce, either speaking or writing, what someone said. Do you understand? Let me give you an example of a quote. Usually, when we write a quote, we have to use this symbol here, okay? Because this is quote marks, okay? So close quote. To be or not to be? That's the question. Who said that? Who said that?
No, it's
No?
philosophy.
Does anybody know, guys, who said this sentence? To be or not to be? That's the question. Any idea? No. Oh man, this was written by William Shakespeare in his play Hamlet. Okay? William Shakespeare. Actually, this is from his play, and this sentence was actually one of his characters said this quote. His name was Hamlet. Okay. In reality, William Shakespeare is the author. He wrote the play. but the character who said this sentence was Hamlet when he was confused on what to do. So he was like, I don't know, to be or not to be? That's the question, okay? All right, so this is a quote, okay, people? Example of a quote. So we're going to see now who said these quotes, okay? Letter B, have a seat. We were just talking about our summers. Who said that? Letter C, sorry. Say that again. And finally, letter D, yeah, I was chuffed. What is that, people? What's the meaning of this word? So this one, I'm going to ask you to watch the video and find the meaning of this word, okay? Plus, match the quotes to the people, okay? So let's watch the video.
Hey Max, Andy.
Hello, Kevin. Welcome back.
Hey Kevin, how's it going?
Great. So what'd you do all summer, Max?
Sorry, Kevin. Didn't catch that one.
Oh, I said, what did you do this summer?
Oh, I worked on my art projects.
Cool.
Andy!
Hey Phil, what's up? Phil, this is my roommate Max and my friend Kevin.
Pleasure to meet you.
Have a seat. We were just talking about our summers. Kevin and I went home, but Max decided to stay on campus.
Oh, why did you decide to stay here, Max?
Well, I'm from the UK and the flights home are a bit too expensive.
Sorry, did you say you were from the UK?
Yeah, that's right. So I stayed here and worked on some art projects. I sold a few paintings, actually.
Sorry, say that again?
Oh, I sold some paintings.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I was chuffed. Helped me pay the rent.
Wait, I didn't catch that. You were what?
Chuffed. Very happy.
It's a British expression.
Oh, man, I have trouble understanding the British accent.
You just need to talk to him more. You'll get used to it.
Yeah, I mean, come over anytime.
Say it again?
Come over to our apartment.
I'm just kidding. I understood that. Thank you. And you can visit me too. I live near campus. Come by tonight for dinner if you'd like.
That sounds great.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, people. Yes. So let's see if we can watch one more time so we can do the activity. Okay. Did you find out the meaning of the word chuffed? What does it mean? What is that? No, don't remember. Okay, I will play the video again. Make sure you take notes, okay? So, and don't forget, you should match the quotes and the speakers, okay? So let's do this again.
Hey Max, Andy.
Hello, Kevin. Welcome back.
Hey Kevin, how's it going?
Great. So what'd you do all summer, Max?
Sorry, Kevin. Didn't catch that one.
Oh, I said, what did you do this summer?
Oh, I worked on my art projects.
Cool.
Andy!
Hey Phil, what's up? Phil, this is my roommate Max and my friend Kevin.
Pleasure to meet you.
Have a seat. We were just talking about our summers. Kevin and I went home, but Max decided to stay on campus.
Oh, why did you decide to stay here, Max?
Well, I'm from the UK and the flights home are a bit too expensive.
Sorry, did you say you were from the UK?
Yeah, that's right. So I stayed here and worked on some art projects. I sold a few paintings, actually.
Sorry, say that again?
Oh, I sold some paintings.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I was chuffed. Helped me pay the rent.
Wait, I didn't catch that. You were what?
Chuffed. Very happy.
It's a British expression.
Man, I have trouble understanding the British accent.
You just need to talk to him more. You'll get used to it.
Yeah, I mean, come over anytime.
Say it again?
Come over to our apartment.
I'm just kidding. I understood that. Thank you. And you can visit me too. I live near campus. Come by tonight for dinner if you'd like.
That sounds great.
Yeah, thanks.
Não estou ouvindo, professor.
I'm sorry. I think I was muted accidentally. I'm sorry. First, we discussed the meaning of chuffed. Okay? So what's the meaning of this word? Do you remember? Yeah, Samuel. Very. What's the meaning of chuffed? Very happy. Okay. So first, we were discussing the meaning of chuffed. Okay. And the meaning is very happy. All right. Now we are going to match the quotes to the speakers. Okay. So who said the first one? I didn't catch that. Who said that? Max. Very good, Julie. So here they say letter D for Max, but I would say letter A as well. Actually, Max didn't say that. Yeah, he did. He did. And also Phil, okay? Max and Phil said this sentence. So here we can erase that and include A, okay? So have a seat. We were just talking about our summers. Who said that? Andy. Yes, Andy said that. Now, sorry, say that again. Phil. Okay. And then letter D, Max again. Okay. So, yeah, I was chuffed. This was Max. Okay. All right. So, we're not even going to check because it's going to be wrong. The answer key is wrong. Okay. So let's move on to the tip of the lesson. It's about asking someone to repeat something. Okay. So when you don't understand what someone says, you can ask them to repeat it. Okay. There are different phrases you can use to do this. So we have less formal phrases. Example, what or what did you say? Or what was that? Or you can say, oh, say that again. Okay. Or like Max did, you can say, sorry, I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that means I didn't understand. Okay? Or I didn't hear that. More formal, you can say, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Or, excuse me, could you please repeat that? Okay? Now, if you just want to confirm one detail, you can ask a more specific question. Example, the movie starts at 7:15. Sorry, what time did it start? Or did you say it starts at 7:15? Okay, guys, so we can ask a question to confirm. All right. Next one. When someone repeats information for you, they don't always say the same sentence. Sometimes they give the same information using different words, or they just repeat the important information. Example, he and I are taking a history class together. I'm sorry, what did you say? I said we're in the same history class. Okay? So they say in a little different way, right? Which is okay, no problem, right? We did that in Portuguese. So let's analyze a little bit more. Watch the video again and answer the questions, okay? So, hi, Stephanie. Good morning. Good to see you. Hi, dear. So, let me wait until Pedro gets in so I can provide the page number. Anyway, we're doing page 24, okay? Hi, Pedro. Good morning. This is unit 2.4, all right? And this is page 24, okay? We are talking about asking to repeat when you don't understand something, okay? So how can we do this appropriately, okay? This is what we are discussing. Hello, dear. So I'm gonna write down once again. Okay. So we are doing now activity number 3. Watch the video again and answer the questions. So let's see the questions first, okay? Number 1, why is it hard for Phil to understand Max? They both speak English. Max speaks English and Phil does too. What's the problem?
But the problem is how they Brits speak.
Ah, yes. One is British and the other one is American. So they have different vocabulary. Yeah, just not the same words. Like Brazil, we speak Portuguese, but it's Portuguese from Brazil. If you talk to someone from Portugal, it's a little hard, isn't it? Because the words are different. The accent is different. The accent is different. Accent is the same as sotaque. So we have different accent and different vocabulary. Okay? So our Portuguese is different from the Portuguese from Portugal. Completely different. Okay? So that's why. But anyway, number 2, which expressions from the box here do the speakers use? And when they repeat information, do they say the same sentences or do they say the information differently? So let's watch and check it out.
Hey, Max. Andy.
Hello, Kevin. Welcome back.
Hey, Kevin, how's it going?
Great. So what'd you do all summer, Max?
Sorry, Kevin. Didn't catch that one.
Oh, I said, what did you do this summer?
Oh, I worked on my art projects.
Cool.
Andy!
Hey, Phil, what's up? Phil, this is my roommate Max and my friend Kevin.
Pleasure to meet you.
Have a seat. We were just talking about our summers. Kevin and I went home, but Max decided to stay on campus.
Oh, why did you decide to stay here, Max?
Well, I'm from the UK and the flights home are a bit too expensive.
Sorry, did you say you were from the UK?
Yeah, that's right. So I stayed here and worked on some art projects. I sold a few paintings, actually.
Sorry, say that again?
Oh, I sold some paintings.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I was chuffed. Helped me pay the rent.
Wait, I didn't catch that. You were what?
Chuffed. Very happy.
It's a British expression.
Man, I have trouble understanding the British accent.
You just need to talk to him more. You'll get used to it.
Yeah, I mean, come over anytime.
Say it again?
Come over to our apartment.
I'm just kidding. I understood that. Thank you. And you can visit me too. I live near campus. Come by tonight for dinner if you'd like.
That sounds great.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, people. Yes. So let's take a look at the questions again. So why is it hard for Phil to understand Max? We discussed, right? Yeah. The accent, right? Because Max is British. So the accent is different, the vocabulary is different. So let's see the answers to those questions. Look, there you go. Number 1, Max is from the UK and he has a different accent. He also uses some phrases that are different. Number 2, some sentences they said, okay? Sorry, I didn't catch that. Did you say, or what did you say? I didn't catch that. Say that again. So they used those expressions from the box, okay? And finally, how do they repeat the information? They say the information differently. Okay? Yes. When they repeat, they do not say exactly the same words. Okay? All right. Good. So there you go. We are done with the first page. So let's move on to the next page. Read and complete each conversation. What do you notice about the way speaker A repeats information? Who is talking in each conversation? Okay, so in this case, we are not going to listen, we are going to read. Okay, so let's take a look here. We have 5 questions and 5 different dialogues. Okay. We are going to complete the conversations with the expressions from the box, okay? So let's see the first one. Sam's office is down the hall and on the right. Could you please say that? Again, okay. All right, people. Let's check that. Okay, correct. Now I will give you 2 minutes to complete the other ones, okay? You can visualize numbers 2, 3, 4, and 5, all right? So I will give you 2 minutes to do that. Let me time you. Okay, there you go. Okay, 2 minutes.
Teacher,
Yes.
can I paste?
No, now it's the moment for you to do the exercise. Do you have a notebook? No. So you can go ask Mayara at the reception for a piece of paper and a pen. You need paper and pen so you can write the answers. This is the moment to write. Okay? So please go ask Mayara for a piece of paper. Thank you. Paper and pen. Okay?
How minutes?
I gave 2 minutes. Go ahead.
How many times?
I will give you 1 more minute, okay? Don't worry.
Do you have that?
Yes, I do. There you go. You're welcome. So I will give you 1 more minute, okay, people? Okay, can we correct? Let's do it. Okay, so checking the answers. Sorry, guys, I clicked on the wrong button. All right, so here, the first one is correct. Now let's see number 2. What did you put in number 2? All right, very good. Sorry, what was that? Okay. Number 3. Excellent. Very good. Could you repeat that? Yes, Julie. Awesome. Number 4. What did you put here?
What?
What? Yes. Good, Samuel. Simply what? Okay. Because these are two friends talking, so it can be informal. Now, number 5.
Okay.
Catch or hear. Okay. Could be I didn't hear that or I didn't catch that. Okay, guys, of course, I didn't catch that is more British. So, but it's okay to say that if you want. So you can say, oh, I didn't hear that, or I didn't catch that. Okay? All right, checking the answers. Okay, now the second part, complete the conversations with an expression from the box. You may change an expression to match the situation, okay? So which box are they talking about? They're talking about this box here. Look, okay? Less formal, more formal, and to confirm one detail, if you wish, okay? When you ask a more specific question, okay? So there are 3 situations there, okay? So let's go there. Look, the first one, don't forget, we have a meeting about our new project at 2:30. The person B says something and then A says 2:30. So which expression can you use from the box here? If you don't have your book yet, let me show you the box again. Look, it's like you are confirming one detail, right? So you can say, sorry, what time again? Or, okay. So we can go back here and say, don't forget, we have a meeting about our new project at 2:30. So you can say, sorry, what time is our meeting? Okay. Okay, you're checking just a detail, which is important, of course, right? Now, I will ask you to do numbers 2 and 3. Okay, so I will time you in this one here, 2 minutes. Okay, let's go. All right. Okay, time's up. Let's check the answers. See if you have something similar. Okay, guys. So the first one, I'm sorry, what time is the meeting? It's similar, okay? Number 2, sorry, could you repeat the address, please? And number 3, excuse me, can you say that again, please? Of course, people, if you want to say something different, it's okay, right? If you want, for example, here in number 3, if you want to say, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. It's okay, right? All right. Did you take a picture or check your answers? Yes, can we close? Yeah. All right. Yes? Oh, you want to take a picture? Okay. Just a moment. Yes, there you go. You're welcome. Okay, guys, this lesson is very simple because it's basically asking someone to repeat something, okay? You did not understand, or there was a misunderstanding of some kind, and then you need someone to say that again, okay? Now here we have some situations. They want us to read each situation and prepare what you will say. So example number 1, you ask your friend, speaker B, for the time. You can't hear what speaker B says. So how do you respond? You're asking a friend, okay, for the time. What can you say? You are talking to a friend and then you want to know the time. You ask your friend, what time is it? Your friend replies, but you don't understand. So what do you say?
Say, when they say when I don't understand.
Yeah. What do you?
Okay, fine. No. No.
Any idea, onliners? Ah, okay, Julie. What? Yes, that's good. You can go just say what, or come again, or what time is it again? Okay, I'm gonna write it down here so you can say. This is a typical way to ask, especially when you're talking to a friend. You can go, what time is it again? Right? Or simply, what? Okay. All right, this is a good answer. Next situation. You work at a doctor's office. You're on the phone with a patient. Speaker B, okay? You ask the patient to spell their name. You can't hear what the patient says. So now you're talking to a patient. So how do you ask the patient to repeat?
Repeat your name, please.
Could you repeat?
Could you-
If you just say, repeat your name, please, this is not polite. That's not polite, right? You're working. So you can say, could you repeat your name again? Or could you repeat your name, please? I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Okay? So many options there. Ouch. Let's write down here on the message board the possibility. First, it's good to say, I'm sorry. And then, could you repeat your name, please? Or could you repeat that, please? Because this is a more formal situation. So you can say, I'm sorry, could you repeat that, please? The person just spelled out his name and you didn't understand, okay? I'm writing the answers on the chat board so everybody can see it. Number 3, you are at a family dinner. You ask a family member, speaker B, what they did today. You can't hear what your cousin says. Suppose it's your cousin. So how do you ask your cousin? Actually, no, this is the answer. Okay, this is to respond. So here, you can't hear what speaker B says. So here, how do you interact here? So in this case now, speaker B is answering. You are speaker A, okay? So first of all, how do you ask your cousin to repeat?
I don't get.
I didn't catch that. Yes, because your cousin speaks in a low voice, very low, you can't hear. So you can say, oh, sorry, I didn't hear that. What did you do? Okay, I'm writing here the ways to ask someone to repeat, not what the other person is saying, okay? So how can you ask your cousin to repeat? You can say, sorry, what did you do today? You can repeat the question, okay? In using different words. Sorry, what did you do today? And then the question here is how your cousin will answer, okay? Many possibilities, right? Now, number 4, you ask your boss. Now you're talking to your boss. Speaker B, when your project is due. What is this, people? Let me highlight the information here because we have new vocabulary. So you ask when your project is due. What is the meaning of this? Do you know? No? When we ask someone when something is due, I want to know the date, the deadline, okay? When I should give or when I should hand something in or when I should finish something. So here he wants to know the date to deliver his project. So when is the project due? When is the project due? Okay? Do you understand? I want to know the limit date when I have to present the project. Okay? So, you ask your boss and you can't hear what he says, right? So here it should be you asking your boss to repeat, okay? So how do you do that? If you want, you can go back to the box and see some examples. Look, more formal. Okay. Excuse me, could you please repeat that? That's a good one, okay? After all, you're talking to your boss, okay? So here, number 4. So I'm going to write here. You can say, excuse me, could you please repeat that? That's a good possible way to ask your boss to repeat something you missed, okay? And finally, number 5, you ask a salesperson, speaker B, how much a shirt costs. You can't hear what the salesperson says. So how do you ask for repetition? Here, the questions are inverted. They are asking the other way around, what the salesperson says. But let's imagine the contrary. Let's imagine you are asking the salesperson and you don't understand the price. So how do you ask?
What's the first of
How much is it again? You can say, sorry, I didn't hear that. Look, because you're talking to a salesperson, so you should be formal, kind of, right? So you can say, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Okay. So here, the situation is you can't hear what the speaker says, maybe because it's too noisy. There are a lot of people in the shop. So you can say that. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. So that would be number 5. I'm sorry, I didn't, sorry, hear that. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Okay, all right. So now, people, let's check the answers, but I think they're showing us what the other person said, okay, when we asked them to repeat. Let's check it out. Yes, go ahead, go ahead. Yeah, don't worry. So here we have the full conversation. Look, that's nice. I think you should take a picture. Suppose, what time is it? It's noon. Can you say that again? Sure, it's 12 o'clock, suppose. So this is a typical conversation. You can take a picture, right? Here we have all the dialogues. Number 2, can you spell your name, please? It's D-E-L-L. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. It's D like David, E-L-L. So it's a possible way to clarify, okay? Number 3, what did you do today? I went shopping with my friend. What? I went to the mall with Mike. Okay? So it's like you talking to a cousin. Okay? Number 4, when is our project due? The boss says next Wednesday. I'm sorry, when is it due? It's due next Wednesday. Okay. Number 5, excuse me, how much is this shirt? It's $29.99. Could you please repeat that? Oh, sure. The price is $29.99. Okay. All right. So I advise you to take a picture. Here you go. It's difficult. Yeah. I mean, I'm talking to Samuel because he's been trying to go to the restroom and there's always someone going in. So he can't actually go, right? He's been trying like 3, 4 times in a row. Now try again, Samuel. I'll go there. Because all the time, every second, someone goes to the restroom. So I think now he got it. Yay. All right. Okay, guys. Did you take a picture? Yeah. All right. Closing here. So we finished unit 2.4. Asking someone to repeat something, right? Look, for those of you who arrived later, here we have the box with the tip, less formal, more formal, and to confirm one detail, okay? All right, since we're done here, let me see the time. We can have our break. It's 10:15, okay. It's time for our break. So we are going to start after the break. We're going to start unit 2.5 and the unit 2 review. Okay. I will leave it here. I will leave it open. And I will kindly ask you to take a break now, drink some water, stretch your legs. After 10 minutes, we come back. And don't go anywhere. Okay, guys, stay here. All right. So see you in 10 minutes. All right. Bye-bye. Yay, let's go back, people. All right. Okay, guys, let's move on. Yeah? You okay? So now we're doing Unit 2.5. She's smart and fun. Okay, people, let's take a look here. Here they say split into two teams. So two groups. Listen to the descriptions. The first team to say the letter of the correct picture gets a point. So let's do this. Okay. So here we have letters A, B, C. Okay. Then here, letter D, letter E, and finally, letter F. So as we listen, we should put the letters in the boxes. So if you don't have the book, you can use a piece of paper and number from 1 to 6. So go ahead. Number your paper from 1 to 6. Write the numbers there, please. Hello? Come on, number your paper from 1 to 6. You put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? And then as you listen, you're going to put the letter next to the number. Okay? In the order you hear, in the sequence you hear. Okay? All right, let's do it.
One,
This is my cousin Tina. She has wavy black hair and brown eyes. She's really smart, but she's a little lazy.
two,
This is my aunt. Her name is Margaret. She has long blonde hair and green eyes. She has 3 jobs, so she's always busy.
three,
Here's my father. His name is Andrew. He has black hair and brown eyes. He likes to cook, but he isn't very good at it.
four,
This is my niece, Louisa. She has long brown hair and blue eyes. She's a little shy, so she doesn't talk a lot.
five,
Here's my friend Anna. She has blonde hair and blue eyes. She loves cooking, but she hates washing dishes.
six,
Here's my grandmother Jackie. She has short gray hair and blue eyes. She's pretty serious about her hobby. She is a painter.
Okay, I will play one more time. All right? Get ready. Listen again.
one,
This is my cousin Tina. She has wavy black hair and brown eyes. She's really smart, but she's a little lazy.
two,
This is my aunt. Her name is Margaret. She has long blonde hair and green eyes. She has 3 jobs, so she's always busy.
three,
Here's my father. His name is Andrew. He has black hair and brown eyes. He likes to cook, but he isn't very good at it.
4.
This is my niece, Louisa. She has long brown hair and blue eyes. She's a little shy, so she doesn't talk a lot.
5.
Here's my friend Anna. She has blonde hair and blue eyes. She loves cooking, but she hates washing dishes.
6.
Here's my grandmother Jackie. She has short gray hair and blue eyes. She's pretty serious about her hobby. She is a painter.
Okay, guys, you got it. Yeah, I didn't split the class in two groups because everybody can do it. That's okay. All right. So let's see the answers. All right. So which one is number one? Which letter?
B.
Yes, great. Letter E. All right. Now, number two.
C.
Great. Congratulations. Yes. Her busy friend. Her busy aunt. Number three.
F.
Letter F. Her father. Okay. Number four.
T.
Letter A. This is her niece, right? All right. Number five.
D.
D. Okay. Yes. Her friend who likes to cook, but she doesn't like to wash the dishes, right? And then finally, her grandma. Yes. So here we have all the answers. Checking. Perfect. All right, people. So what is the objective of this lesson? Let's see here. Take turns describing students in the class. Guess who each person is describing? We are not going to do this. Instead, I will show you some files we posted on Google Classroom about describing people, okay? So let's take a look there. Here we are. On Google Classroom, we posted some files about asking for clarification or asking someone to repeat, stuff like that. Here, we also have a few things about describing people. So let's take a look here. There is a baby here. Yeah. Okay, can you see that, people? Yes? So let's watch this.
Would more effective writing give you an edge at work? Grammarly can make your job one click simpler. Describing people.
Mhm.
Describing people.
Look.
Hello, I'm Salvatore and I'm 18 years old. I'm a student at the university. I don't like my physical appearance very much. I'm tall and thin, but I've got a big forehead, a big hook nose and wavy hair. Hey, I'm a funny boy. Describing people. Hello, I'm Giuseppe and I'm 15 years old. I'm a bricklayer. I don't like school. I'm tall and slim and I've got freckles, small brown eyes and I'm red-haired. I like playing football and my dream is being a football player. Describing people. Hello, my name's Aurelia. I'm an accountant and I'm 20. I'm tall and elegant and I've got light brown eyes and very long dark brown curly hair. I like going to the cinema and to the disco. Describing people she's later. She's a student and she's 14. She's traveled to Germany, Greece and France, but she likes her town in Italy. She's medium-sized, she's got short curly hair and she likes comfortable clothes. Describing people: head, face, oval, round, square, eyes, big, small, blue, brown, green, dark, hair, long, shoulder length, short, dark, light, brown, black, red, blonde, straight, wavy, curly, nose/mouth/ears, moustache, beard. Describing people: his name is Leo Luca. He is 18. He has got hair, face, thick eyebrows and a smile. He is a bricklayer too. Describing people.
This is so funny. There is like a machine saying the words, right? But only for you to know that when we are describing people, we can talk about physical appearance like they used here. Look.
I like going
Oh,
to the cinema and to the disco.
horrible.
Describing
So look here.
people she's later. She's a student and
Yeah, thank you so much. So here they are showing, like, when you describe someone, you can say the name, say what the person does, you can say how old the person is, and then you can talk a little bit about the person. Like in this case, Leda, she's traveled to many countries like Germany, Greece, and France, but she likes her country or her town in Italy. Then they describe Leda physically. So she's medium-sized, not tall, not short. She's got short, curly hair, and she likes comfortable clothes. Okay? So here, instead of saying she has short, curly hair, they use she's got. This is British. Okay, British English. In the UK, they say she has got instead of she has. Okay, I'm gonna write it down for you. So back to our book. Let me show you here. Okay. So for example, she has, oh my God. Yeah, she has short brown hair, for example, okay? Here, instead of using, this is in the US, okay? In the USA. Now, in England, they say, she's got, okay? Short brown hair. So this is in the UK. She's got is the abbreviation of she has got, okay? Okay. Okay, all right. Now, this is the way we use to describe people in terms of physical characteristics, okay? Now, if I want to say another subject, let me give an example to show how I describe myself, okay? So for example, I can say, I have short, dark brown hair, okay, and brown eyes. Okay, so this is the American way. I have short, dark brown hair, because that's the color of my hair, and brown eyes. Brown in English stands for castanho in Portuguese, okay? Now, if I am describing myself in England, I would say, I've got, okay? I've got short, dark brown hair and brown eyes, okay? So this is in the UK. Oh my God, this is so hard to write here, my God. Okay. Now, I've got is the abbreviation of I have got, okay? Gosh. Okay, I've got. It's the same as I have, okay? The same. So I'm just showing you the difference between American English and British English when describing someone physically, okay? All right, so let me open this so you can take a picture. All right, there you go. All right, people. So here we have both ways, the American way and the British way, okay? Okay, people, can I close? Okie dokie. So here we have the next one. Think of 3 of your family members or friends and complete the chart. So here we have an example. Lana, relationship, sister, physical description, black hair, brown eyes, personality, smart, fun. What she likes or what she's good at. So she likes reading and she is good at sports. Okay, so here we have like a summarized way to describe someone. Okay, so I'm describing here, suppose I'm describing my sister. Her name is Lana. She has black hair and brown eyes, or she's got black hair and brown eyes. She's smart and fun. And she likes reading and she is good at sports. Okay, so let's write the description here now. This is activity 3. Okay, so I'm going to put here. Okay, so my sister Lana has black hair and brown eyes. Period. She's smart and fun. Here I'm using the verb to be. She is, okay? Yes, it's just contracted. Next one. She likes reading. And she's good at sports. Okay. All right, people. So reading again. My sister Lana has black hair and brown eyes. She's smart and fun. She likes reading and she's good at sports. Okay? So try to describe a member of your family in the same way. Okay? So I'm going to give you another example, okay? I will describe my brother, okay? So my brother, Felipe, let me follow the same way here, has short, my God, short brown hair and brown eyes. Okay. He's tall and in shape. Tall and in shape means that he is tall, not short, and he is in shape. He has good shape. He is not fat. Okay, he's in shape. Now, personality. So I'm going to use the verb to be. He is, okay? Or I can abbreviate and do like this, okay? So he is intelligent and hardworking. He works a lot, okay? So he is intelligent and hardworking. Now, he likes languages and he's good. He's good at math. He likes languages a lot, and he is good at math. So he knows a lot about math, okay? All right, here we have a description of my brother, okay? All right, people, so you can use the same model to describe a person in your family. So here we have a tip. Okay, guys, look, when you describe people, you can talk about what they look like and give information about their personality and what they are good at. We can use the verb to be plus an adjective for personality and some physical descriptions, right? So here we have the verb to be. Here you go. Be plus adjective. This is the first way we can describe someone. Example, he's sociable, he's not shy, he's tall, okay? Now, we can use the verb have for other physical descriptions. Example, he has curly brown hair and blue eyes, okay? So another way to describe is when we use the verb have. So let me put a different color here. Yes, for physical descriptions, okay? The other one, the verb to be plus adjective, we use for personality and some physical descriptions, like he's tall, he is in shape, or he is a little fat, okay? Next one, we can use the verb to be again with the expression good at to talk about the person's talents and abilities, right? So here, let's Check it out. Let's put green. Here we go. Be good at, okay? So, example, he's really good at soccer. He's really good at soccer. And we can also use verbs like love plus like plus ing to talk about talents and interests. So here we can use that as well. Let's put this green. Like or love plus a verb ing or a noun. Okay, guys, here I can use a verb or a noun. If I use a verb, I should put the verb in ing, like here. He loves playing tennis. He loves playing tennis. But I can also say he loves tennis. It's okay if I want, okay? He loves tennis. Like I put when I described my brother, I said he likes languages. Look, he likes languages. Okay. All right. So here we can use a noun or a verb. All right, people. So we have 3 different ways to describe someone. Okay, verb to be plus adjective, the verb have for physical descriptions, and also when I say be good at something, when I want to say that the person has a talent, or if the person likes or loves something, I will put there too, just to help describe the person, okay? Now here, the final part is describe 3 people you know, including interesting details. Use your notes from exercise number 3. So guys, this I will ask for homework, okay? So this is one part of the homework. Describe 3 people you know, okay? And then you can send the text on, you can post the text on Google Classroom, okay? Google Classroom, under the date there of our class today, July 13th, you post there, okay? But the class is not over. We are still going to do now the review, okay? We are going to do page 148. Okay, because our class finishes at 11:30. So we still have a few minutes, okay? So let's go to our review. This is the end of Unit 2. All right, guys. So let's zoom out so you can see all the page. Here you go. All right. Okay, we finished Unit 2. Now, let's see what Unit 2 was all about. Let's do the review, okay? This is quick. So here, as usual, our review starts with the vocabulary of the lesson. So what was the vocabulary of Unit 2? The first part, we talked about family. Yes, family members. So label the photo with the words from the box. Okay, guys. So here we have the person who is talking about her family. So here, me. Now, who are the other people in relation to her? Okay. So we have 7 people to describe. And here we have grandmother, grandfather, aunt, uncle, cousin, niece, nephew, nephew. Okay, guys. So I will give you 1 minute to complete. If you don't have the book, you just write on your notebook or a piece of paper. The page here is 148. Let me write down for you. 148. Exercise 1. Okay. Okay. So 1 minute to do that. Let me time you. Okay, there you go. Yes. Here we are. Okay, that's all right. Okay, people, have you finished? So let's check the answers. Okay, who is number 1? Ant. Yes, ant. Okay. Number 2. Nephew? No. Let's see. Niece. No, pronunciation. Niece. Niece is the same as sobrinha in Portuguese. Okay? Niece. Niece. Try to say that. Niece. Yes. In my case, for example, I don't have a niece. I have 3 nephews. Okay? Yeah, I don't have a niece. I have 3 nephews, 3 boys. Okay? So number 3. Who is number 3? Number 3? Nephew? I think he's a little too old to be a nephew. Look. Cousin. Cousin. Number 4. No, nephew we use for boys. Okay? Nephew is sobrinho in Portuguese. Okay? So remember, I said I have 3 nephews. I don't have any nieces. Okay? So this one here, number 4, is not a nephew. It's another niece. Okay? So she has 2 nieces. Okay. Now number 5. Now here is the boy. So nephew. All right. Sobrinho, nephew. Okay. Number 6. Ah, okay. Grandfather. Yes. Grandfather. Number 7. Grandmother. Grandmother. Okay. Guys, we all know that are short forms to say grandfather and grandmother. Just in case you don't know, I will put here, okay? We can say grandfather like this, or we can say grandpa. Grandpa, okay? And grandmother, we can say grandma. Like this. Oh no, grandma, no. Sorry, guys. Let me put the D here. It's missing. Sorry. Now it's okay. Okay. Because I'm hungry, so I'm eating the letters. So we can say grandpa or grandma. Okay? Grandpa or grandma. We do not pronounce the D. So we say grandpa, grandpa, or grandma, grandma. Okay? There is also another way. It's even shorter. It's like that, grandpa and granny, granny. Sometimes they say grandma, but they say granny, granny, like this. Granny. Or grandmother, okay? So we can say grandpa, grandma, or granny. Granny is grandmother, okay? Or you can say granddad. Sometimes they say that. Granddad. Okay, so this is kind of weird, but yeah, when we are speaking, we can say that. We can say grandpa, granddad, grandmother, grandma, or granny. Okay. Okie dokie. The official way is grandfather and grandmother. Okay. Checking the answers. Yes, everything okay. Now, let's see here. Complete each sentence using to, with, for, about, or on. Remember, the second part of the vocabulary from Unit 2 is about verbs plus preposition. Okay, so let's see this one. All right. So here, I like to spend time. Yes, good. With my grandparents. Now, people, I will give you 1 minute to complete the others, okay? So number your page on your notebook from 1 to 6 and just write the answers, okay? So let me time you for that. Okay, 1 minute. Let's do it. Done. Did you finish? Yes, can we correct, people? All right, let's correct that. The next one, let's say, I have to work. No. Which preposition do we use with the verb work when I have to focus on something? Yes, great, Julie. On. Yes, very good. You work on something when you have to focus on something. Okay, great. Now, number 3, if you don't understand something, you can ask. Yes, very good, Samuel. Ask for help. Number 4, I talk my best friend on the phone every day. No. Actually, with is good, but it's to. I also use talk to. I talk to my best friend on the phone every day. So here, there are 2 possibilities. You can say I talk to or I talk with. Okay? Samuel said with, and I said no, but it's okay. We can use that. But talk to is more common, okay? Especially in America, okay? I talk to my best friend. This is how we say it, okay? Talk to. Now, here is when I want to mention the topic, okay? So let's talk about, yeah, okay. Let's talk about our plans for this weekend. Number 6, I don't agree. Yes, Julie, very good. I don't agree with you that using social media is a problem. Okay, so checking the answers. Yeah, everything okay. Just remember that number 4, you can say talk to. Okay. All right, this was the vocabulary of Unit 2. Family members, verbs with prepositions. Now, what was the grammar? Look, choose the correct word to complete the sentences. So the grammar was, the first part of the grammar was about possessives, remember? But we saw the difference between possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns. All right? So to help you remember that, let me show you this video here. I posted on Google Classroom. Here you go.
GoEnglish.tv. Possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns.
When do we use possessive adjectives and pronouns?
To refer to possessions and to indicate ownership of something. Possessive adjectives.
My.
My car is red.
Your.
Your shoes are blue.
His, her, its.
His hair is gray.
Our.
Our jobs are fun.
Their.
Their house is big. Possessive pronouns.
Mine.
The car is mine.
Yours.
The apple is yours.
His, hers, its.
The pen is hers.
Ours.
The house is ours.
Theirs.
The books are theirs. Possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns review.
My. Mine. Your. Yours. His, her, its. His, hers, its. Our. Ours. Their. Theirs.
Sorry, guys, I have to pause here. There is one mistake, right? We do not use its as possessive pronoun. We use as possessive adjective, okay? We can say, for example, when we are referring to an animal, we can say, oh, its food is ready. The food of the dog is ready. But we don't use its as possessive pronoun. Okay, so ignore this. We can say his or hers, okay, but not its. Okay, guys. So let's continue watching.
Examples.
This is my car. This car is mine.
This is their house. This house is theirs.
This is our kitchen. This kitchen is ours.
This is his. Special moment. This special moment is his.
Okay, people, this video is posted for you on Google Classroom, so you can watch again and again. Now, let's go back to our book and let's do the exercise. So the first one, choose the correct word to complete the sentences. Okay, so let's see that. Okay, let's say, oh, is phone not working? Which one, people? Your, because we have a noun. Okay, great. Your. So, is your phone not working? You can use my or mine. The second or the first?
Second.
Ah, the second. Mine. Okay, because after the pronoun, there is nothing. There is no noun. Mine replaces my phone. Okay? All right. Checking the answers here. I think, oh, no. Okay. Now I will give you 1 minute to do the other one. So number your page on your notebook from 1 to 5 and record your answers. Register, okay? Let's see, 1 minute. All right, there you go. All right. Yes, people, finished. Let's check the answers. Let's do it. Okie dokie, let's say that. Number 2, what do you have? Yes, great. Duda, your. Pay attention. Your grandparents. So again, when you have a noun after the possessive, then you have to use possessive adjective. So your parents or grandparents, okay? I think your grandparents are really cool. Okay. Now, the second part. There. Yeah, because we are referring to our grandparents or their grandparents, not ours, right? But their grandparents. So their stories are so interesting, okay? Because I'm talking about your grandparents. So plural, okay? Number 3, Pablo can't go to the party, but his wife is going. Good. I have concert tickets, but Ron and Jared don't know where are. So number 4, I have your or our? Our. Our. I have our concert tickets, but Ron and Jared don't know where.
They
Their or theirs?
there.
The second one.
Oh, there.
Theirs. Yes, because we are replacing their tickets. So theirs. Number 5, I always claimed my room when I was a kid, but my sister never claimed hers. Did you get everything all right, people? Okay, good. Can I close? All right. So the second part of the grammar, we are almost over, is for you to read the information in the social media post. Write C for countable or U for uncountable under the underlined nouns. So here we have a small text, and there are some nouns that are underlined, and we have to choose countable or uncountable. I will just show the answers, okay, people? So you can take a picture and try to do it later, okay? Because we're running out of time. So there you go. Advice, uncountable. Life, countable. Brothers, countable. Sisters, countable. Hours, countable. Sleep, uncountable. Night, countable. Help, uncountable. Things, countable. People, countable. Fine, uncountable. And problems, countable. Okay? Did you take a picture? Okay, but you know that. That's very, very easy, right? So in a nutshell, Unit 2 talks about family members, verbs with preposition in the grammar, possessives, adjectives and pronouns, and some nouns, and the difference between countable and uncountable nouns. Okay, guys, this is the end of the review. So for homework, let me show you what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to do the worksheets for homework, okay? So they are about family members, possessives, verbs, and prepositions. I'd like you to check the sites and the videos we posted, and don't forget to update your online practice. So do units 2.4, 2.5, unit 2 test, okay? So to summarize, what did we learn today? Today, we talked about asking someone to repeat something, okay? How we can do this in a polite way. This is really important. We also saw describing people. And in this one here, I'd like to add some information. Describing people, we can use the verb to be, okay? Or the verb have, or we can say be good at or be bad at. So, or we can use the verb like or love to say what the person likes or loves. love. Okay? Something. Here we have the ways we can use to describe a person. Okay? We can describe a person's personality or a person's physical appearance. Okay, people. So do the worksheets, do online practice, and we meet again after the break. All right? Our next class will be in August. Enjoy your break and replace the classes you missed in July. Okay, guys? Try to do it as soon as possible. Okay? Thank you so much, Claudinha, Julie, Stephanie, Eduarda, Pedro Paulo, Samuel, and whoever is watching the video. See you next class in August. Woohoo! Enjoy your break. Okay, people.
Bye, teacher.
Felipe, Samuel, you signed it. Bye-bye, Pedro. Take care. Bye, Duda. Take care. So thank you so much. Thank you, Samuel. See you in August. See you. Bye-bye. Have a nice break. All right. Bye-bye, people. Thank